Yeah, hi guys. Again, welcome back. We are at this step that we are trying to find out the OPatch utility version. As I said, OPatch utility is the one which is used to apply the patch to the database. So how to verify that OPatch utility version is the help of this command. So this is the command that you need to execute. Oracle home. Then you have a directory by the name opatch. Under that you have a command called opatch again and space then version. It will tell you what is the opatch utility version. So as per this here you can see it is saying we need to have 12.2016 or later to apply this patch. So already it is 12.2016, so no need to do anything here. For example, if this is you are seeing as a lower version, then what you need to do? So in such cases, you need to go ahead and download the latest version of the OPatch utility. So from where we can download, here itself it is available. For example, see here. So this is the patch, this is the patch number again to download the OPatch utility. So if you just click on this, it will take you to a page like this. There you need to select your appropriate database version and the Linux or whatever the operating system you have. Then click on download. So once it is downloaded, you need to copy this to your server. Okay, so it is downloaded. Now we need to copy this to the server. So I'm just opening WinSCP. So I'm copying that file to U03 mount point. So this is the file which I have downloaded. So I'm just selecting the binary option. That's it. So once it is done, then go to that location U03, and whatever the opatch utility version file you have copied, that zip file, you need to copy this zip file to Oracle Home. Then go to Oracle Home, and here you will see a directory by the name opatch. So you need to rename that directory first in order to unzip this particular zip file, because when you unzip the file you will get a directory again by the name opatch. So already, because one directory is there with the same name, so if you unzip this it will create a conflict. So to avoid that conflict, you need to first rename the existing opatch directory to some other name. So always it is a good practice to rename by appending the date to the directory, so that some other DBA who is performing any activity, if they check also, they will understand that this directory has been renamed on 17th October. So once it is done, you need to go ahead and unzip this. So all these steps are required only if your opatch utility version is less than what is mentioned in the document. So once you unzip this, as I said, it will create one more opatch directory. Here you can see that. So now you need to run again the command in order to check the version of the opatch. So the command is this. So now you can see it is showing as 12:01:10. Earlier it is 12:01:06. Now it is 12:01:10. So that is fine, because here it says either we need to have 12:01:06 or later to apply the patch. So now this particular first prerequisite is done. Now the second prerequisite is you need to take backup of Oracle Home, Oracle Inventory, and of course database also. So all the three things you need to take backup. So how you are going to do that? So suppose I want to take backup into U03. So we are going to take the backup in the form of a tar file. So you need to say tar-cvf, then what location or which files you want to take backup. So I'm just mentioning Oracle Home, which means I want to take entire the directories, and then I need to give the tar file name. So I will say Oracle Home bkp.tar. So this will create a tar file in the U03 location, which is nothing but your backup of Oracle Home. Oh, sorry, I think it should be this way. So first you need to mention the destination, then source. Yes. So once this is done, if the inventory is located differently, then you need to take the backup of inventory also. And of course, you need to take full database backup with the help of Rman. And if time permits, you can take the backup of export also. I mean, you can run data pump export. Okay, so it is done. Now I'm checking where is my inventory located. So now I need to take inventory backup as well. So similar command tar-cvf, then in U03 I'm mentioning a file, then I'm specifying the location. So that's it, it is done. Now here one more important point is sometimes this star command may have limitation, especially in real time. Sometimes Unix administrators may put some restriction that the tar file should not cross more than 2 GB and all. So in such cases, you might face an error after, when you are taking Oracle Home backup, after going to some extent, like after creating 2 GB of the file, the tar command may fail because of that limitation what you have. So in such cases, you need to go ahead and copy full directory. So here we are creating a tar file. Instead of creating a tar file, if you face any issue with the tar command, then you need to totally copy the directory as the to some other location. So how we are going to do that is with the help of a command like this. So first you need to create one directory in some location, for example U03. So let's say I create a directory like this. Then into that directory I need to run this command cp-r. Then you need to say $oracle_home. Then the location and the directory name. So you need to mention that. So then it will start copying. So instead of zip file, here you will be copying entire directories as it is. So I'm just not exiting it. So this is the way you need to proceed to take the backup. And of course, as I said, you need to take backup of Oracle Home as well as Oracle database, Arman backup, and if possible, you need to take backup of full export as well. So once you have completed all these backups, then you need to check for the conflict. So sometimes what happens is one patch will get conflict with another patch because of some dependency. So before applying the patch, this is another prerequisite what we have is to check for the conflict. So for that what we need to do is first you need to unzip the patch zip file what we have copied. So I have copied it into U03 location. So this is my patch file. So first I need to unzip it, and the moment you unzip it, you will get a directory by the name by this patch number. So here you can see you will get this directory. Now second step, you need to go to the directory, just say cd and the directory name. Then you need to run this command opatch prerequisite etc etc. So directly if you say opatch it will not work. So you need to always give the full command Oracle home, then opatch directory, then opatch command. Then you need to run this. So this will check for the conflict. If there are no conflicts, you will get a message like this that the prerequisite has been passed. But if there is a message, or sorry, if there is a conflict, then you will get a message that the things have been failed. I have an article in my blog as well. Okay. So if you have any conflicts, as I said, you will get a message like this. It will say that following patches, whatever is highlighted in the red color. So it will say that these patches are having conflict and we need to contact Oracle support. So what we need to do is we need to raise something called service request with Oracle support stating that we are getting this conflict message. Then they will give you something called a merge patch. So once you get the merge patch, then you need to first apply that merge patch and then you need to apply your quarterly patch. So that is how we need to follow. So now here it's a very rare case. Frankly to say, getting a conflict is a very rare case, but still if you get anything then you need to do that. So with that, all the prerequisite steps are done. Now you need to start the patch applying. So if you want to apply the patch, first of all the database and listeners, everything should be down. So you need to shut down all of them. First, let me shut down database. And Oracle also releases some patches as hot patches, which means without shutting down the database, you can apply those patches. But those are not applicable to these PSU patches what Oracle is releasing every quarter. So for what we talked as one-off patches, so for those one-off patches, Oracle, that too only for some patches, it has released them as hot patches. But otherwise, even to apply a one-off patch also, generally you will be shutting down the database. So I'm just checking if listener and all are running. Yes. So stop the listener as well. So checking if any other Oracle services are running. No. So these are all normal other commands. So now your system is ready to apply the patch. So here also you can see a point will be mentioned, shut down all the instances and listeners associated with this Oracle home. Then again you need to go to that patch directory, this patch directory, and here we need to execute a command in order to apply the patch. So the command is this: Oracle home opatch, then opatch command, then apply. So this will apply whatever the patch that we have downloaded to our Oracle home, means Oracle software. So here once again it is reminding us, please shut down Oracle instances and all, and then it will ask you for the confirmation if it is ready. So once you say yes, it will proceed with the patching. So patching here is nothing but it will replace the existing files with the new ones. Basically what Oracle will do is, Oracle software contains some faulty code whatever is there. So those faulty code files will be replaced with the new ones with the help of this patch apply. So anyone having questions?
on how to apply in rack for different two nodes or three nodes for this patching? Like we need to do any failover or switchover and that.
Not exactly. So if it is a rack environment, generally we do patching node by node. So for suppose you have a three node rack environment. So first we will be shutting down the instance and all on the first node, so that the second and third node will be available and still application users can connect to those nodes and they can work on that. So then you will be applying the patch over there, and when you are applying the patch here in this command, you will give an option called hyphen local. So the command will look like this. So the moment you say hyphen local, then it will apply to only that particular node. For example, if you don't apply, I mean, if you forgot to mention this keyword, then automatically it will apply to second and third node as well. But on second and third node, because you have not shut down the database, it will throw you an error. So that's why we should not forget giving this. So once you are done with this, then start the database everything on the first node, then go to second node. Again, on second node, shut down the things. Once again, run this command. So this process you need to repeat on each and every node. And once you complete everything, like all the three nodes, then we need to run some command at database level also. So then, finally we'll be executing that command. So this generally we call it as roll forward patching. So roll forward in the sense one by one, one node after another node you are doing it. So this is basically to reduce the downtime, because when you are doing this there is no downtime. When you are doing on first node, second and third nodes will be available. When you are doing on second node, first and third nodes will be available. So like that every time database will be available to the user. So that's the main motive of applying a patch like this.
Okay, got it.
Seems it's taking time. Okay, so here you can see it is showing that it is applying the patching to some components, and patching is successful. So at any moment of time, if you face some issue and you want to see the result like the log file and all, so always this will be the location where the patching log files will be there. So once it is done, so whatever the command that you have executed here, opatch apply, this will apply the patch to only Oracle home, not to Oracle database, because you have done this at OS level. So to tell to database that we have, I mean, even database should get updated with this patch information. So to update database with the latest patch information, then we need to follow these steps. And this is the only difference between your 11G database patch and 12C database patch. So in 11G also you will be following the same prerequisites, and you will be using the same command to apply the patch as well. But in 11G, after applying the patch, we need to start the database. This you will do in 11G as well. So after starting up the database, if it is a 11G database, we use it to execute a script like this. So we use it to execute a script called cat-bundle.sql, which will reside in Oracle Home RDBMS admin, and we use it to pass this PSU as the attribute or variable to it. Then it uses it to update the patch information in the database dictionary tables, like our base tables. But this has been changed in 12c. So instead of running this particular command in 12c, once we start the database, we need to go to this directory. So now I have started the database. So I need to go to the directory and we need to execute this command, dot/datapatch hyphen verbose. So this is the only thing that has been changed between 11g patching and 12c patching. So once it is done, then we need to finally check whether the patch has been applied or not. I mean, we can see that from the database views and some commands at OS level. And once we verify that, that's it, it is done. Suppose in case if you want to do a rollback, you got some issue while applying the patch and you want to do a rollback, then again you need to shut down all the database and listeners, and you need to just run this command opatch rollback -id so and so. So this will roll back the patch, and after that you need to again start up the database, and once again you need to run this same command datapatch -verbose. So once this command is done, if it is successful, you will get a message like this that the patch applying is successful. Now we need to verify this, like whether the patch has been applied properly to both Oracle Home as well as Oracle Database or not. So to check at Oracle Home level, we need to run this command. So always, if you want to know what are all the patches installed to a Oracle Home, this is the command you would be using. So this will list you all the patches that you have created for the database or you have applied for the database. So here if you look at, it is saying that so and so patch, this is the same patch number that we have downloaded. So it is saying that so and so patch has been applied on October 17 at so and so date and time. And what are all the bugs fixed because of this patch is these many. So basically this PSU patch or release update, now we are calling it as release update. So this release update is nothing but a combination of or a group of one-off patches. So for example, here each and every one is a bug number, and every bug number will have a patch with the same number. Suppose this 25050.160 is the bug number and it is the patch number also. For that bug, the patch number is also same. So multiple one-off patches grouped together, you are going to call it as release update, or earlier we used to call it as PSU. So this is how you can verify it at OS level. Same thing you can verify at database level as well. So again this view has been changed between again 11g and 12c. In 11G, we use it to run a command like this. We use it to have a different view, registry $history. We use it to get the information from this view in 11G, but in 12C, this has been changed to a new view name. So the view name now is DBA registry SQL patch. So this will give you the information about this. So now you can see this view will tell you this is the patch, and it is successful, and at what time we have applied that patch, and after applying the patch, what is the database version. Earlier our database version is 12.2010 or 12.2010. Now it is 12.2001, and then this 6-digit number will be applied. In fact, this number is nothing but the date when the patch is released. So on July 18, 2017. So it is of course year, month and date format. So if you look for reverse, it is 18 July 2017. So that is the date when up to July 2017 patch was released. So that it will show you that particular date here. So that's how we will verify the patch whether it is applied or not. So that's it. That is how we'll be doing the patching. Almost the steps will be same even for one-off patch as well. Except there is separate thing that they mention, but most of the times it will be same. And always when applying a patch, you need to follow this README document. Even for one-off patch also, there will be a README document like this. So you need to go ahead and follow the steps what it is there in the README document. The thing here is in README document there will be lot much of extra information will be there. Like for example, now some things are not required for us. Like this environment with the grid infrastructure. This is for rack databases and all. So such kind of things you need to ignore, and you need to directly go ahead and do the things. But maybe with the very first time when you are doing the patching, you can go ahead and read me this document completely, so that you will get to know an idea what are all the things Oracle is mentioning in the readme document. So that is how we are going to do the things. Any questions from anyone? Okay, so tomorrow we are going to see the upgrade. That's what I believe. The next topic is upgrade. Let me check that once. And I will give you an overview steps as well. So for applying the patch, uh, I will just put down that here in after this link, and I will update this document. I will share the new document with you. Yeah, so tomorrow we are going to do an upgrade. So we are going to see how to upgrade a 11.2 database to 12c release 1, and then we will see how to update 12c release 1 to 12c release 2 also. So we will see both of the upgrades, and also we will see one migration migrating from a Windows operating system to a Linux operating system. That's basically export import. And we will talk more about migration. What are all different things that we have and all. So anyone having questions?
So, Pawan, there was no class on Friday?
This Friday?
Yeah, last Friday.
Last Friday we didn't have class, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Just a moment, I need to check that actually.
No, I did not attend, so that is why.
Okay, okay. So any more questions from anyone? Okay then, so let's meet tomorrow at the same time. Have a nice day.